Welcome to our visual cleaning guide for bronze plaques. These are just some examples of the various states you will find your bronze plaques in. The first thing you need to do is create a paste using white vinegar, salt, and flour. You use this as opposed to something like Brasso to ensure that you don't damage the bronze. 1 cup of vinegar and 1/8 of a cup of salt will make enough paste for 3 to 4 plaques depending on their size. You add 1 cup of vinegar to every 1/8 of a cup of salt, and you stir this until the salt has been dissolved. You then start adding small quantities of flour to bind the liquid and create a paste. As you add each quantity, just ensure that you keep beating the mixture. Ideally, you are trying to create a paste that has a similar consistency to smooth peanut butter. Once your paste is ready and you've selected your bronze plaque, you will need to clean the plaque. You do this by using water and a hard bristle scrubbing brush. Just give the plaque a good hard scrub to remove any surface dirt. You apply the paste to the plaque using a paintbrush. Ensure that you coat the entire plaque in a nice thick layer of the paste, completely covering it. Once covered, you'll need to leave the paste for approximately 2 hours so that it has an opportunity to remove the tarnish, or patina as it is more commonly known. You will know this process is working as your paste will go green. Word of advice though, don't let your paste dry and harden on the plaque, as this makes it hard and time-consuming to remove. It is best to remove the paste using either paper towels or newspaper. This just helps collect the excess paste and makes it much easier to wash afterwards. It also makes the whole process a lot less messy. Once you've removed the excess paste, you need to clean the plaque again by scrubbing it with clean water and a hard brush. This process of making, applying, waiting and cleaning will need to be done approximately 3 to 5 times depending on how well the reaction process works. You are ideally wanting to strip the tarnish back until you have something that resembles this example. Once the plaque has been stripped and dried, you're ready to start sanding. We recommend that you use a 220 grit sandpaper. As you can see in this example, all you need to do is sand the lettering and the raised borders to get the bronze back to its nice shiny bronze colouring. I use a paintbrush while I'm sanding to remove the excess dust that tends to gather in the crevices. Once sanded, you can start applying your leather dye to stain the bronze. The leather dye ensures you don't damage the bronze, unlike paint. Your dye can also be either black or brown. Using a small paintbrush, paint the dye onto the bronze. Try and paint the dye onto the plaque using long, even strokes. I've found that the easiest way to get into the crevices of the lettering is to paint over each of the letters, and then to use a soft cloth to wipe away the excess dye and a small piece of sandpaper to polish the lettering again. You will generally need to apply a couple of coats of the dye to the plaque. Ensure you allow the dye to dry in between each application. Once the plaque has been painted and dried, you're ready to apply the clear lacquer spray. Apply a nice even coat over the plaque. Some dye might run during this step. Again, just remove this by using sandpaper over the lettering. You will need to apply a couple of coats of the lacquer spray, allowing it to dry in between each application. The final step in the process is applying a wax to seal the plaque and protect it from the elements. We recommend that you use a wax that contains carnauba. Using a soft brush, apply a layer of the wax evenly to the plaque and let it set. Once set, use a soft cloth to polish the plaque. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you restore a bronze plaque. Thank you for watching. We truly hope that you find this video useful.